is in Massachusetts. This group is targeting the state's gun control law and some small-town police chiefs who they say have too much power when it comes to gun licensing. About 200 people showed up for a rally in Carver, Massachusetts today. NECN's Leslie Gatiss was there.
These gun rights activists want to bring attention to Chapter 180, Massachusetts gun control law that gives local police chiefs across the state complete control over issuing gun permits.
Every town has a different standard. That non-standard needs to be changed. We can't have such discretionary licensing.
Some of you have probably heard my story before.
Texas State Rep Susanna Hupp is an advocate of an individual's right to carry a concealed weapon. She is against the Massachusetts law and thinks it's dangerous to leave gun licensing to the whim of a police chief. Hupp watched as her parents and 21 others were killed in a mass shooting at a Texas restaurant in 1991. She had left her gun in the car to comply with Texas law.
I can tell you that at least one other woman that was killed there, a young woman, her gun was out in her car. Another gentleman that was there, his wife was killed, his gun was out in his car. The manager of the store there that day, who we were there to eat with, his gun was out in his car. So certainly it would have made a difference.
It's no coincidence that this rally was held right across the street from the Carver Police Department. The chief of police here has come under fire for her gun licensing policy.
Imagine if you had a driver's license and all of a sudden the police chief in the town that you lived in decided that you couldn't drive at night. That's what we object to, and we say discretionary licensing is just plain wrong.
Police Chief Diane Skoog will only issue an unrestricted gun permit if the applicant provides her with a legitimate reason for needing one. The majority of Carver's gun permits are for hunting and target shooting. That wasn't good enough for Larry Bean. He carried a gun for personal protection for 35 years without a problem. But when he moved to Carver, Skoog issued him a restrictive permit. He and 7 others took her to court and lost.
I talked with her personally at the time, and I said, I've been licensed in another town for over 35 years, and I didn't see any reason to do this. And she said that was within her authority to do it, and that's what she was doing, and that's all I was going to get, and that was the end of that.
Skoog is out of town. Her department issued a no comment on the matter, but the chief did recently reach an agreement with town selectmen to accept new gun licensing procedures.
We take a wait-and-see attitude. We think it's settled. We hope it's settled. But the proof is in the eating.
Gun rights advocates are hoping this compromise will end the Carver dispute, but they are still working to change the state's gun control laws. In Carver, Massachusetts, Leslie Gatiss, NECN.
Smith & Wesson continues to reap the benefits from its gun safety deal with the government. There now are 65 towns and communities that will make the Massachusetts gun maker their preferred source for police handguns. Not every group is happy. There are reports that some gun industry officials and organizations are organizing a boycott of Smith & Wesson.